We had that nice soaking rain last night, and then today we have gray skies, and it is chilly and it's breezy. And actually our weather is not changing all that much from now all the way through the weekend. A pretty steady forecast, some subtle changes, but mostly it will stay on the cool and chilly side over the next several days. Right now 55 in New Orleans with all that cloud cover making it feel just kind of gray, overcast, wintry today. Temperatures in the 50s for most of us, but lower 60s right along the coast and 40s the farther northwest you go. The front has moved in, of course, so we are looking at this breezy kind of setup with those winds I was showing you earlier. And then our satellite still showing a lot of cloud cover across much of Louisiana, really almost the whole state right now. The surface low pressure has shifted to the east, and we are looking at this high pressure building in off to the northwest, and that's where it's sunnier right now over North Texas and kind of almost pretty much to the Houston area now as well. Looking at rainfall over the past 24 hours, so this takes into account the bit that we got last night before midnight, as well as what's happened today since midnight. About 1.5 inches at Kenner, downtown almost 2 inches. Other spots a bit more, like at Galliano, over 2 inches recorded there. Slidell almost 2 inches, and Bogalusa over 1 inch, and other spots like Baton Rouge well over 1.5 inches. Today, we stay mostly cloudy. We may see the clouds breaking up a little bit in the second part of the day and toward this evening, but we'll say at least partly to mostly cloudy through this evening and into tonight. Our high temperature may be around or maybe just slightly higher than where it is now, but as I was showing you earlier, we're not really going to see our temperatures go any higher or much higher than where they are. They will, in fact, be going downward over the next several hours, staying in the 50s with the clouds. And then tonight, as I said, a bit of cloud breaking up, but still partly cloudy, and that will allow us to get a bit cooler. Temperatures north of the lake expected in the upper 30s and south of the lake middle 40s for early tomorrow. We also hang on to the breeze as that cooler air continues to filter in, so north winds up to about 18 miles per hour expected overnight tonight too. This is your wake up forecast for early tomorrow. 30s north of the lake, and again 40s to upper 30s depending on where you are south of the lake, and right along the coast you'll probably wake up to lower 50s, but really for all of us a chilly feel for sure. And this will be very close to the frost range north of the lake, but with the wind and with temperatures maybe not quite dipping so low, I think we might be okay with not as much frost potential tonight. But tomorrow night there will be frost potential, and that will be the case really for the rest of the week. We'll say a kind of wintry stretch ahead because these are way below average temperatures. Thursday through the weekend, pretty much each morning you can expect frost or a light freeze north of the lake. So just a reminder, protect plants and pets overnights for that long stretch all the way several days from Thursday through the weekend. And again, you could do it tonight as we'll get close to the frost range north of the lake. Now, if you're south of the lake, we're not really looking for 30s. We're mostly looking for 40s, but that's chilly for your pets, so make sure that they are warm at night. And we will be looking for that cold setup for several days. Now, looking at our average temperatures for this point in the year, nice to be past that really hot, steamy part of the year. At least most of us think so. November, our average high is 71 degrees. December, it gets into the 60s. And as for the average low temperatures, this would be at the airport in Kenner. The average low right now is 53 for the month of December, and then in December it drops to upper 40s. So these temperatures that we have in our 7-day forecast are well below average. Our temperatures north of the lake, you can see Thursday morning in the frost range, south of the lake again in the 40s, and then by Friday we may actually dip to a light freeze north of the lake, so just below 32 degrees. And then south of the lake, temperatures by then might be about 40 for the morning with highs around 50. We may see some clearing on Friday, but another front presses in over the weekend. Not a very strong one, but enough to keep it kind of cloudy with a slight chance for a shower on Saturday, and keeping that chilly feel into the second part of the weekend and even early next week.
Well, there's a new